everyone, my name is Carrie from BeFit at Home. Who's ready for swimsuit season, spring break? Well, the weather's getting nicer, but I sure am not ready yet. And I almost had an excuse. I was like, I'm not going to work out today, but then I was thinking, hey, I preach all the time, no excuses, right? So there are no excuses. It's a short ab workout. You can do anytime, anywhere, no equipment. I want you to put the excuses behind, watch the video, do it along with me, and let's get it started here. So we're going to start out with something very simple. We're going to come on all fours here, and it's called bird dog. And you might have seen this in the other video. What we're going to do is just going to hold the abs in nice and tight and extend opposite arm, opposite leg. We're just going to do about 20 here. All getting ready for the swimsuit season. I'm definitely ready for some warm weather. And definitely we want to keep our bodies nice and strong. We all want to be fit. We want to feel good about ourselves. Exercise releases great endorphins to make us feel good. Just do a couple more here, holding those abs in nice and tight here. Now we're going to turn over. We're going to sit on our mat, sit on our butt here. We're going to just sit back just a little bit, and we're just going to twist side to side. We want to work those obliques. Hope everyone's getting ready for a great spring break or a great summer. Just keep working it. Oh, I feel that burn. We're going to work all the different parts of the abdominals today. We have to get the sides, we want that nice cut, the lower, which we're going to do right now. So let's go ahead and lay on our backs. Now I know not everybody's going to be able to do both legs up. So for those who can't, we're going to do one leg up at a time. And if you can, we're going to do both legs up. Now if you feel any discomfort in the back, please don't continue on to do it. Again, we're going to do about 20 of everything. If you think maybe you can do a variety of doing if you can't do the double legs all the time, but you could do a single leg, and then to take both legs up. That's another modified version. Or you could even get the knees bent a little bit, protect your back, put your hands behind your back here. So you're still working those lower abs. Just do a few more here. I can feel all those carbs that I've been eating lately. And I have to be honest, not all good carbs. I'm going to have to cut that down. Plus they make me feel a little bleh. I don't know about you guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop right there. Take a breather. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a regular crunch. But what we're going to do is we're going to extend one leg down. Because what that does is it keeps our back pressed nice and tight to the ground. Learned it in PT with our back exercises. Because yes, even everybody seems to have a lot of trouble with their back nowadays, especially as we get older. I hate to admit that I'm getting older, but I am. I feel young in my mind, but my body doesn't feel as young. So what we're going to do is we're going to exhale as we come up and press the abdominals out, and inhale on the way back. And if you want, you can switch legs, but it really does not make a difference. So we're going to do about 20 total here too. So exhaling and inhaling back. Hope everyone had a good day today. Hopefully if you're doing this video, you're going to be feeling a little bit better about yourself. I know I've been tired lately and I keep making excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. I've worked a lot, didn't sleep well, blah, blah, blah. We all make 20 million excuses why we can't work out, right? But that's not going to get us where we want to be. So now the next thing we're going to do is a side plank. We're going to go ahead, a modified side plank is we're going to come up on our knees here, or you can extend one leg, and we're going to swoop it through like a needle and thread. I call it an ice cream scooper. Probably not a good thing to think about when we're exercising, right? But we're going to go ahead and scoop it through. You can come all the way up for a little bit more of a challenge. Good work. Hope you guys are warming up, feeling nice and strong. Again, we're going to do those sets of 20 here. There might be 21, says talking, I didn't count, but we do about 20 of those as well. We're going to go to the other side. Again, we can either start here if it's too hard, or you can come with both knees together. Hope everyone's feeling good. We're going to go up on both feet if we can. Side plank is not a crowd pleaser. I normally like it, but I have to say I'm a little tired tonight. I'll eat some good food. Nice balanced meal. Eat a nice chicken breast on the grill since it's actually in the 50s today. Hope everyone's getting up to move around. Now, I always promote drinking water before, during, and after a workout. Drinking water all day long, actually. So we want to make sure we're getting at least the 8 glasses of water a day. You're supposed to drink about half your body weight. I know for some people that would be a lot, but we have to keep up the liquid. Don't try to get it, if you don't drink any water, don't try to do it all in one day though. And change it to slowly add the water as time goes on. Now we're going to move on to regular plank. Everyone loves plank, but as we do it, so modified plank is we can come down on our knees here and hold it. We're going to get our timers out because most people count too fast actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to make sure we're watching the time. So we're going to do it for about a minute. If you want, you can do just a little twist here in the modified plank. If you're not used to it, you come up and twist a little bit on your hands if that's easier for you. If you're not quite at that level to go on your toes yet, otherwise you can come up all the way to the toes. Do a little twisting side to side. Or we could even come down on the elbows here and just dip it, work those love handles, wine handles away. It's definitely my guilty pleasure. I do love my red wine, but we'll just go a little bit longer. We're almost to that minute mark. And if you get a little bit tired, you can do the twisting and you're up on your toes. Great job. Great job. Just keep it up. Even if you're on your knees too, you can just hold it to the end to that 1 minute mark. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and stretch it out a little bit. We'll stretch it up here. Oh, stretch those abdominals. Oh, that feels good. Oh, it feels good to get this ab workout in. You'll never regret a workout. I know I don't. Let's go ahead and come up here. Now the last thing, one of the last things we're going to do, I should say, is we're going to do a bridge. Bridge is nice because it strengthens the back, the area, the core here. It works the butt a little bit too, but nothing wrong with working the butt. We want to keep a nice, strong core. So we're just going to slightly squeeze our glutes as we come up. Again, here we're going to do about 20. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you could come up with one leg here. Hope everyone's feeling good. Now we're going to go ahead and switch legs if you decide to do the harder one. And barefoot today because it's getting a little warm at the end of the day. From Wisconsin, I guess even 55 is warm when you're in your 40s. So anyways, we're going to go now. We're going to go come back. We're going to do bicycle. So we're going to just cross the body, elbow to opposite knee. This will also work the lower abs. And it will also work the obliques. Want that nice cutting, keep those abs nice and tight. A nice tight abs for swimsuit season. If you want a little bit harder, you could do it and hold it 1, 2, 3 count, and then 1, 2, 3, another side. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep it up. 1, 2, 3. Hope everyone's feeling good. You like a challenge? Keep it up here. There you go. There's a couple more here. How about you guys? My abs are starting to burn a little bit. I think it's a good sign. Do a couple more. I have a little bit of a cold, so you have to excuse me for a little bit if my voice sounds a little raspy. And we'll go ahead and stop there. Feels good. The abs are tightened up. Let's go ahead and take our feet together. Just stretch it around the back a moment. That feels good. Remember, eat clean at least 80% of the time. 20%, give me the not so good group. But try to load up on veggies and protein. I prefer meat for non-veg eaters. I know beans for non-meat eaters, I should say, are good. Try to think of nice lean protein. Lots of veggies. Fruit, I feel like everything that grows from the ground that is alive at one time is a good thing for the body. Anything that can sit on a shelf for an absurd amount of time or even a couple months, probably not so good for you. So just my words of wisdom, I shouldn't say wisdom, advice. It's how I try to eat, but I do eat the other stuff too. But I can tell you what, I know that I feel a whole lot better when I eat clean. So thank you for joining me for the short ab workout. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And if you feel like doing any more workouts, doing via FaceTime, I would be happy to.